Right, it's been a while, but we're back on the Fiat 500 now. We left it in the last video where I installed the bumper. I have changed the wing from the one what was on there before. Good morning, good afternoon or good evening. Welcome back to Salvage Rescues. So today we're continuing with the rebuild of the Fiat 500 mild hybrid, as you can see behind me. So what we're going to do today is we're going to remove this wing. I have started to remove the wing slightly, but it's held on with some quite horrific panel bonds, so I just need to cut that away. Once we got the wing removed, we can put the slam panel on. I got a new slam panel from Fiat. So we put the slam panel back on, make sure it all lines up with the chassis legs, etc. And then we can continue with the rebuild of the front end. I've got a hose I need to change. One of the radiator hoses has burst, so I need to change that. And everything else, I think I've 95% got the bits I need to do it. I'm missing a few bits for the front bumper, but what I intend to do is put the new bonnet on, put the wing on, put the bumper on, then send them to paint once I've temporarily installed them. So hopefully by the end of this video, we'll have the whole front end rebuilt, and then we'll strip it down again, send it to paint. But yeah, so I'll get this wing off. Nothing interesting to see there, just got to cut all this horrific panel bond away, and then once we get the wing off, I'll cut back in and show you the slam panel installation and how that lines up with the chassis legs, and then we'll yeah, look to rebuild all the rad pack, etc. Okay, so I'll leave it there till I get this wing off, and then I'll see you in a little bit. So ta-da for now. So that's a wing removed. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. So what we got to do now? So this hose here is split, so I need to change that hose. I need to also put the new auxiliary belt on. So I'll do that first. So I'll put the auxiliary belt on, and then I'll change the bottom radiator hose. I've got all the parts here, so I think what I'm going to do is take the bonnet off and change the hinges. So take the bonnet off, change the bonnet hinges, put the second-hand bonnet on, put the wing back on, and then check that for alignment. And then after that, I'll put the slam panel on. I got slam panel there. There's a few bits what need transferring from the old panel onto the new one, so I'll do that before I put it on. Put the upper crash bar on to the slam panel, and then install that in a oneer. And then I got a bumper there. I'm not too sure that's the right bumper, if I'm honest, but I'll install it and see what I think. There might be a slight difference to that, but yeah, I think I've got near enough everything I need. There might be the odd bit or bits or pieces I'm missing, but I think I've got everything I need. And then yeah, and then once we line all the panels up, we can get them off to paint. So next clip you'll see is a time lapse, which will be me, well, I'll do the belt first, then I'll do the hose, and then I'll put you on a time lapse for taking the bonnet off and putting the new bonnet on, the wing on, etc. Okay, so ta-da for now. Right, it's been a while, but we're back on the Fiat 500 now. We left it in the last video where I installed the bumper. I have changed the wing from the one what was on there before. No reason really, other than that one's painted already, so it just needs putting in colour. gaps are pretty good, just needs a little tweak, but the bonnet's on, lines up nice with the lights. Looks like the bonnet needs to come over this way slightly. To be fair, it's been that long I've forgot where I got to. But yeah, what I'm going to do today is continue with the build up at the front. So take the bumper off again, and then put all the rad pack on and everything. There was a hose there which I did change, so that hose is changed, that had a split in it. So build up the rad pack, install that, and then yeah, and then line everything up, probably put the lights in just to make sure everything lines up, and then strip it down and send the bumper, the wing, the bonnet and the bonnet hinges to paint. And then yeah, and then we can build it up once they come back from paint. Like I say, it's been a while since I worked on this one, so I have forgot where I got to, but we're just waiting for parts for the Mini. So while we wait for parts for that, the Mini Aceman, we'll continue with this one. So yeah, so I'll set you up on the tripod in a little while, and then once I find all the bits I need, the radiator and everything, and then we'll continue with the build up of the front of this. Okay, ta-da for now. So that's me installing the coolant rad. This is just held in place on two brackets, which are 8mm bolts. And then I went on to install the AC condenser. This is just held in place with plastic brackets. And then installed the two hoses. And then put the upper crash bar in place, and then the lower crash bar. These were held in place with 10mm bolts, 15mm sockets needed, and there's 4 at each end, tightening them up there. Moved on to installing the bonnet release catch, which is held in place with 8mm bolts as well. Right, so that's the front end now built up. So we put the slam panel on, we put the rad on, connected all the rad up so I can fill that up with coolant now and check for leaks. Put the upper and lower crash bar on. Also put the bonnet release catch, as you probably see in the time lapse. Bonnet shuts okay now. So what we're going to do now, let me think, we're going to put the headlights in. So let's get the headlights in, and then we'll trial fit the bumper again. If it's all looking good, then we can send the 3 items off to paint. So like I said earlier, wing, bonnet and bumper. And yeah, all in all, she's going okay. Everything's sort of lined up okay. So yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's good. Like I say, there's obviously something what goes on here, which I haven't got. So I need to get one of them for the air box. So that obviously fits to the inside of the slam panel. But I don't know what it is. The old slam panel has got the remnants of it, but that hasn't got it. So yeah, I'll need to get one of them on order, whatever they're called. Yeah, to connect that up. Apart from that, we should have everything that we need. Right, so let's get the lights on, and then the bumper back on, and then I'll cut back in and show you where we are then. Okay, ta-da for now. Right, so as you can see, that's the headlight in, the driver's side headlight. That teaches me not to open things up when they arrive. So this is the one what I was sent, and I am looking for one of them. So the near side headlight is obviously for a different model, So I'll have to get one of them on order, unfortunately, so I can't try that. But I think, as you can see, it's going to line up perfectly. I've only just put the bumper in there temporarily. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So what I'm now going to do is fill up the coolant and then strip it down again to send to paint. So let's get the coolant filled up, and then I'll seen me do that thousands of times, haven't you? So what I'll do is I'll cut back in once the coolant's filled, and then we can see if she's holding pressure or not. Okay, ta-da for now. So it seems my audio didn't work for this clip, unfortunately. So what I was saying is we're filled up with water. We only put water in the car. We didn't put the antifreeze in just while we were running up to temperature and checking for leaks. As you can see here, we're up to temperature. We're in the mid-range of the temperature there. So no leaks were spotted. So we can now drain the water out and replace it with the antifreeze coolant. I moved the car back slightly. As you can see, there's a wet patch on the floor there, so I moved the car back slightly, and that, I believe, that's where I was filling the water bottle up. So that's the reason for the wet patch on the floor. But the car was running at this point, so yeah. And then all we're going to do now is strip the car down, take all the paint parts off what need to go to paint, and then we can move on to the next step. So that's everything stripped off again. So as you can see there, we got the wing bonnet with hinges, and we got the old wing as well. So I take that to the body shop so they can colour match. Because the bumper's plastic, I'll put that back in the container. But that's as far as we can go today, unfortunately. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you turn on notifications as well, that'll notify you when the next video drop. If you can hit that subscribe button and follow me on this journey, that'd be very much appreciated. But apart from that, any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 7 PM. So it's a goodbye for me and a ta-da for now.